Once upon a time, in a vibrant village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests in Nigeria, there lived a girl named Ngozi. Ngozi was renowned not only for her beauty but also for her fierce spirit. With long, flowing hair that danced like the wind and a laughter that echoed like music, she captivated everyone around her. However, beneath her charming exterior, Ngozi harbored a darker side. She was a notorious bully. Ngozi ruled her small circle of friends with an iron fist, using her beauty and charm to intimidate others. She delighted in mocking those who were less fortunate or who didn't fit in. Her best friend, Zainab, often stood by her side. The village folks whispered about Ngozi, but none dared confront her, fearing her wrath. One sunny morning, a new girl named Oge arrived in the village. Oge was quiet and reserved, carrying with her a heart full of dreams but no desire for conflict. After losing her parents, she had come to live with her grandmother, hoping to find a place where she could belong. When Ngozi first laid eyes on Oge, she saw a new target. "Look at that girl. She looks like she just walked out of a goat pen," Ngozi snickered, her friends cackling around her. "What are you doing here, Oge? This isn't a place for the likes of you." Oge's cheeks burned with embarrassment, but she stood tall. "I'm here to learn and grow. I may be different, but I deserve respect just like anyone else." Ngozi was taken aback. No one had ever dared to speak back to her. Fueled by a mix of anger and surprise, she decided to escalate her torment. The very next day, she spread rumors about Oge, claiming she had stolen a prized necklace from the village chief's daughter. The village, eager for a bit of drama, turned against Oge, and soon everyone avoided her. Days turned into weeks, and Oge felt increasingly isolated. She would walk the dusty paths alone, her heart heavy with loneliness. Yet, she refused to let Ngozi's cruelty break her spirit. One day, while wandering through the forest, Oge stumbled upon an old woman sitting beneath a majestic baobab tree. The woman was known as Mama Aya, a wise elder rumored to possess great knowledge of the land and its mysteries. "What troubles you?" Mama Aya asked, her voice soothing as a gentle breeze. Oge poured out her heart, explaining the pain of being bullied and ostracized. Mama Aya listened patiently, nodding as Oge spoke. "You have a strong spirit, my dear. Remember, the roots of a tree may be hidden, but they are what give it strength. You must find your own power." With newfound determination, Oge left Mama Aya's side, resolving to confront her situation. She returned to the village, ready to stand up for herself. However, Ngozi was relentless. One afternoon, during a lively village festival, Ngozi plotted to humiliate Oge publicly. She challenged her to a dance-off, a spectacle that would surely draw a crowd. "Let's see if the girl can dance. I bet you'll fall flat on your face," Ngozi taunted, her eyes glinting with malice. With the entire village watching, Oge took a deep breath, recalling Mama Aya's words. She stepped into the circle, heart racing. As the drums began to beat, Ngozi danced with all her might, flaunting her skills and captivating the crowd. Oge watched closely, absorbing the rhythm of the music, feeling a fire ignite within her. As Oge began to dance, she moved with a grace that seemed to flow from the very earth beneath her feet. She twirled and leaped, expressing the emotions that had long been trapped inside her. The crowd gasped in awe, captivated by her spirit and resilience. Her dance told a story of strength and hope, echoing the struggles she had faced. Ngozi, caught off guard, stumbled in her own dance, her confidence wavering. As Oge continued to dance, she felt the weight of her struggles lift, and the villagers began to cheer for her. The tide had turned. In a fit of rage and embarrassment, Ngozi rushed forward and tried to push Oge down. But Oge, grounded in her newfound strength, caught herself and turned to face Ngozi. "You may try to bring me down, but I will rise." The crowd erupted in applause for Oge's courage. In that moment, Ngozi's ego crumbled. She stood frozen, realizing her cruelty had failed. In that fleeting moment of clarity, she saw the power of kindness, the strength of standing up for oneself, and the true beauty that lay within. Later that evening, as the village celebrated Oge's victory, Mama Aya approached her. "You found your voice, my dear. Remember that strength is not just in how you stand but in how you lift others up." Oge nodded, feeling a surge of warmth in her heart. Inspired by Mama Aya's wisdom, she reached out to the villagers who had shunned her, inviting them to share their stories, their dreams, and their laughter. Slowly, the village began to heal, forging a sense of community stronger than before. As for Ngozi, she found herself increasingly alone. With her former allies distancing themselves from her bullying ways, she felt a profound sense of loss. One day, while sitting by the river, she saw Oge surrounded by friends, their laughter ringing like bells in the air. In that moment, she understood the emptiness of her previous actions. Determined to change, Ngozi approached Oge, her heart pounding. "Can we talk?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Oge turned, surprised but willing to listen. "What do you want, Ngozi?" "I want to apologize. I've been cruel, and I regret it. I see now that my beauty and power do not make me better than anyone else. I want to learn from you, to understand what it means to be kind." Oge studied Ngozi's face, searching for sincerity. After a moment, she nodded. "We all make mistakes. But if you truly want to change, it starts with showing kindness to others. Let's work together." From that day on, Ngozi committed herself to helping others, using her charm to uplift instead of belittle. She began volunteering at the village school, helping younger children learn to read and write. Oge joined her, and together, they created a space where everyone felt welcomed, fostering a sense of belonging for all. The two girls, once adversaries, became allies, showing the village the strength of unity and the beauty of forgiveness. As seasons passed, Oge and Ngozi organized festivals celebrating their culture, inviting everyone to share their talents. They transformed the village, creating an atmosphere of support and understanding, and became symbols of resilience and transformation. The village flourished under their guidance. The children played freely, their laughter blending with the sounds of music during the festivals. Oge and Ngozi held storytelling nights, where villagers gathered around the fire, sharing tales of bravery, love, and lessons learned. The bonds that formed were stronger than ever, weaving a rich tapestry of friendship. One day, as they prepared for the village's annual harvest festival, Oge turned to Ngozi. "Do you remember how it all started? The rumors and the dancing?" Ngozi smiled softly, reflecting on her past. "I do. I was lost in my own insecurities. But thanks to you, I found a better path." As the festival commenced, vibrant colors filled the air, and the village came alive with music and laughter. Oge and Ngozi stood hand in hand, beaming with joy. They watched as children danced and elders shared wisdom, realizing how far they had come. In that moment, Ngozi whispered, "I'm grateful for your strength, Oge. You've shown me what true beauty means." Oge squeezed her hand, her heart full. "And I'm thankful for your willingness to change. Together, we've built something beautiful." And so, in that vibrant village, laughter echoed through the hills, stories were shared under the stars, and the bonds of friendship grew ever stronger. Oge and Ngozi had not only transformed their lives but had woven a tale of redemption that would be told for generations to come, a reminder that even the fiercest bullies could find their way back to kindness and that true strength lies in lifting each other up.